guys, Boston Chris Gaming here with another video in the Ark Taming series, The Adventures of Tame on Ark Survival Evolved, and we're going to be taming a Moschops. I've been challenged to tame a Moschops. There's crazy stuff happening on my screen right now. I don't know what's going on. I can just hear myself getting eaten, so let's get over there and see what happens. Apparently, my wyvern is just flying around because everything's attacking me. There is a high-level Moschops close by, so we're gonna defend myself. Don't worry about the way I look, stream. Alright, I think we are officially safe now. Now, Moschops are a lot of fun, you guys. They are. Alright, they are. Kool-Aid, the reason why we're looking for a Moschops is because I have been challenged to tame one through Streamloots. You can get your Streamloots cards by typing !free in your chat. You can claim yourself one free pack. Now, guys, there's a level 145 here. I have no idea what he wants to eat yet. But I'm going to show you guys all of the things that you could possibly need to tame this guy. All right, we're going to go through that really quick. Really quick. Here we go. This is on the Ark wiki at ark.fandom.com/wiki. Let me show you. So, these are the things it could possibly ask for. A marberry, azelberry, cooked lamb chop, cooked meat jerky, cooked prime fish meat, cooked prime meat, giant bee honey, leech blood, mayho berry, organic polymer, prime meat jerky, rare flour, rare mushroom, raw meat, raw mutton, raw prime fish meat, raw prime meat, sap, and tinto berry. Those are the things it could ask for. I have most of these items in my inventory. All right, some of them I don't have, so we're hoping that he's not too bipolar, won't ask for too much. All right, hopefully he'll only ask for the things we have. Let's find out what he wants. Exclamation point free, Kool-Aid, free, F-R-E-E, that spells free, creditreport.com, baby. Oh, I love that song. All right, so now we're going to go up to the dude and find out what he wants. You ready? He wants tinto berry. Nice. So, now we're going to go into our inventory, and we're going to find that all of my berries have apparently spoiled. Awesome. So, we find the nearest bush, and we get a tinto berry. Okay? All right? And we take the tinto berry and we put it into our last spot on the hotbar. Okay? And we walk up to him and we feed him the tinto berry. Now, while we wait for his second feeding, I'm going to talk to my resident Ark expert, my friend Dark Elf 650. I hope he can hear me. Dark Elf, what is the Moschops good for once it's tamed?
Well, unfortunately, you're going to want to tame more than one if you want to get the full effects, because it can gather different materials at higher quantities as long as you spec it for it.
Okay, so they're good at harvesting certain things at higher qualities. Okay, so that's... Their gathering efficiency is really good for raw meat, is what this Dodo deck says. But I'll be honest, the first thing I think of when I'm thinking about taming Moschops is they are really good to help you tame blood stalkers, right? These guys will really help you a lot if you're trying to tame blood stalkers on Gen 1. Because...
Connor's on, then you get
right, because we have a friend that Connor, he doesn't like Moschops getting sacrificed. So we have to do that when he's not looking, okay? But... You take the Moschops and you let the Bloodstalker take it and suck its blood while you're taming it. It's really smart. That way you're not using your blood to tame it, right? I mean, you could do that as well. But a Moschops is better. So anyway, we're going to wait until it's hungry again and hope that it wants something that I have, right? It's kind of like Match.com over here, right? Like you're just swiping and swiping and swiping and hoping that the thing that you want wants what you want in return, right? Or wants what you have. Bloodstalkers, that's right, Angel. Bloodstalkers are the swinging spiders that were introduced to Ark Survival Evolved on Genesis Part 1. And the Moschops is a great creature to use to tame those things. I don't know. I'm not very familiar with Moschops and their harvesting, though. It does say that they get 1.8 harvesting for raw meat. Let me see what else it gets.
So they get an action wheel, kind of like the gotchas.
Oh, okay.
So you can have them gather, like you can have them get more prime meat than regular meat.
I gotcha.
I'd have to have one in front of me to see everything that they do because I don't.
Well, once we get this guy tamed, we'll look at it and see what it says. Yeah. So I'm on Valguero, guys, and I chose Valguero to tame the Moschops because they do appear on the beach here. And the beach is fairly safe. You do have to worry about the Dilophosaurs here. What else is here? Ichthyornis. Pains in the asses. There are also Pegomastics on this beach on Valguero. Depending on which side of the beach you're on, you could have Sabertooths and Rexes falling on your head from above. So you do have to be...
Gangelo 1 wants you to wear the pig head.
Alright, so like I was saying, you do have to be careful of what's on the beach. Keep an eye open because if your Moschops gets bitten or attacked, it'll lose taming effectiveness and efficiency as well. Now it is asking for raw prime fish meat. Raw prime fish meat is not one of the things I have. So we're going to ask him to stay here for a minute while we go get some. Now, my resident Ark expert has informed me that the best way to get raw prime fish meat is to find a saber-tooth salmon and hit it with a sickle once it's dead. And that's how you harvest it to get that. So we're going to quickly fly over here after I've added the the Moschops to my taming hub. Hopefully he will not get eaten or anything while we're doing this. And we're going to go get some raw prime fish meat, okay? Alright, so here we go. There should be some raw prime fish, some saber-tooths in here. So we're going to put our sickle in here. And we're going to get our pike, go into the water, find a saber-tooth, and kill it. I missed because I'm a pig. Alright, kill it. And then harvest it with the sickle. And now we have raw prime fish meat. Okay? And now we can quickly go back to where our friendly Moschops is waiting for his fish meat. Okay, now this is where the taming hub comes in clutch. Because now you can easily find them again. Sometimes Wildcard does add really cool things. I'm sorry, I'll talk into the mic. There we go. Alright, here we go. We're going back. Okay. So then we go back to the Bipolarosaur. And we land. Okay? That's an Oviraptor. Okay, so now we take the fish meat that we just got and we put it into our last spot in the hot bar. And we feed it. Boom! Just like that. See? Now, for some reason, when I fed it the Tinto Berry, it gave me like 30% taming. That one only gave me like 10%. But now, it won't take as long for it to ask for something else to eat. And it won't ask for leech blood or honey, because I demand you don't, okay? Alright, we don't want to do those two things. okay? Alright. He's not gonna ask for honey or leech blood. Try to keep your eyes open around here. As you can see, my eyes are wide open here, okay? I'm looking, I'm staring, we're looking around. I think the Ornis is a little too close. Okay, that's a Pteranodon. We're fine. Alright.
They like canteens. Just feed it a canteen.
Here we go. Who put this wig on my head? That's crazy. Alright. I wish it would tell you how much longer you need to feed it like it does for the Hyenodon. Wildcard, can we make that happen? Can we make that happen on all passive tames? Let us know when, you know, like a countdown. I know you have the technology to do it because the Hyenodon has it. Alright! Whew. It is hot in that pig head. Angel, are you enjoying the Streamloots? Whew. Alright, where did my friend go? There he is. Alright, he still hasn't asked for anything yet. I'm a bit nervous because we're right here on this corner. Alright. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for playing the card. Alright. Rare flower! Haha! So we have one of those. It's right here. Boom. 75%. Rare flowers, what's the best way of getting them, Dark?
You can find the purple flowers on the ground.
Just find the purple flowers on the ground, guys. Pick the flowers, and you have a chance of getting rare flowers when you do that.
Or if you already have your Moschops, you can go and gather. And
Yeah, Moschops will also, when you eat any bushes and stuff. You already built it? Okay, awesome. Can you put a bed there? Put a bed there, Techno, that says Schizo's Memorial. Put that on the bed, so everybody can just fast travel there if they want to. Or yeah, do it that way. I was gonna say a teleporter would work too. Yeah, you know what? Put a teleporter there. Let's just do a teleporter. I appreciate you, Techno. Thank you. Alright, guys. So, anytime you're dealing with the Moschops, it's like rolling the dice, right? Just rolling the dice, praying that he'll ask for something you have. So far, we are 2 out of 3. Well, actually 1 out of 3, because my berries all apparently spoiled. I didn't realize they had such a fast spoil timer on them. Wow, I guess they kind of do.
Well, that's because we usually carry stacks of like 100 of them and don't realize it.
Yeah, that's true. But I only grabbed 5. Alright, we're gonna start getting ready with a cryopod because I know he's gonna ask for something easy. Right? Right? Good vibes. Come on. He's gonna say, cooked meat. And I'm gonna be like, ha! I have that!
Raw mutton.
I have a bring it. I have an Ovis with me.
You know, the worst one's honey.
The worst one is actually, well, yeah, honey and leech blood are the two worst ones, I think. But if they come up, I have a plan for both.
Well, you are close enough to the leeches.
Yeah, I can just go into the swamp and just eat with my wyvern. Raw prime fish meat. Haha, we got that. Alright. So apparently you get like 30-something%, then 10%. 30-something%, then 10%. So we should have one more feeding, hopefully, and this will be done. So this is a 145. I'm on a 2.5 times server. So 5 feedings. You'll probably have to do maybe 10 or 12 on official, probably. For Dino this level. Probably 10 or 12 feedings. Would be my guess. For me, it's 5, right? Wow, now it shows the gathering efficiencies of everything. Okay, guys. So, yeah, so you can get, it's 4.3 for fiber, 3.7 leech blood, rare flowers is 3.8, polymer, organic polymer 3.8. It's rated #1 gathering for fiber, guys. The Moschops, #1. Leech blood, it's #5. Rare flowers, it's #3. Organic polymer, it's #5, and rare mushrooms is #4. So this guy is the top gatherer of fiber in the game of Ark Survival Evolved. If you want to get fiber, this is the dino you want to get it with. Alright? That's crazy. I always thought it was the Therizinosaur. See? I just learned something new. What number's the Thero? Let's find out together. Therizinosaurus. #3 on fiber. #2 for rare flowers. #3 on fiber. Did you know the Therizinosaur is #2, the #2 gatherer in the game for wood?
I didn't know it was up there.
I didn't know that either. Is the roll rat #1? It better be. Roll rat's #4. Wow. I'm going to say it's probably still best because of the weight reduction, though. Titoberry, let's go! You're my favorite ever Bipolarosaur. Oh, no, don't eat it. And there we go, guys. That's how you tame a Moschops in the Ark Survival Evolved. Just a little bit of info. If it does give you raw giant bee honey, best thing to do, I think, for giant bee honey on a roll rat, on a Moschops, is go to the cave, the bee honey cave on Crystal Isles. Bring it over here. From what I understand, if it hasn't been fixed, when you bring that honey from one server to another, it will actually reset the spoil timer on it when you're transferring the honey. So if it only has 2 seconds left on it, it will reset it when you get to the new map. Then you can just go up to your Moschops, feed it, blah, blah, blah. For me, on console, I don't know if this is for everybody, but the beehives have been glitched for a long time on Valguero. You can't actually find one. But if you do have a beehive, that is the best way to get raw honey, obviously. Short of that, going to the bee honey cave on Crystal Isles is probably the best way. Leech Blood, if you get that as an option, best thing to do for that is to just go into the swamp with a high DPS animal and just start killing everything. You're going to get leeches also. So anyway, if you found this video helpful, if you learned anything, please comment down below, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube, and I will catch you down the road. Thanks for watching.